Frozen in the ground, it's twisted and contorted. Now lying on its back, its head is flopped to one side and its legs stick up in the air.
These are the most disturbing discoveries found frozen in the Siberian tundra. Kicking off our list is the Siberian Ice Maiden. Unearthed in the remote Ukok Plateau in the Altai Mountains, this mummy is a marvel of ancient preservation, estimated to be around 2,500 years old. The Ice Maiden, also known as the Princess of Ukok, was not just any ordinary woman of her time. She was most likely a noble or shaman, as indicated by her elaborate burial. Her final resting place was a subterranean burial chamber, a cocoon, made of large logs covered deep in the frozen ground, which played a crucial role in her preservation. But what truly sets the Ice Maiden apart are her intricate tattoos. These tattoos are more than just body art. They are masterpieces depicting mythical creatures like deer and leopards, which were likely symbols of power and spiritual guardianship. Delving deeper into our list, we encounter the Pazyryk carpet, a remarkable testament to ancient artistry and one of the most significant archaeological discoveries in the Siberian tundra. This carpet, dating back to the 5th century BC, is not just the oldest known carpet in the world, but also an example of extraordinary early nomadic craftsmanship. Unearthed from a Scythian burial ground in the Pazyryk Valley, it was found in a frozen tomb, which preserved it in an almost perfect state. The carpet's complex design features rich, vivid colors and intricate patterns, including a central field with 24 cross-shaped figures and a border with deer, griffins, and men on horseback. Each figure is rendered with astonishing detail, showcasing a high level of skill in weaving and dyeing techniques. The carpet's preservation in the permafrost has provided historians and archaeologists with a rare opportunity to study the materials and methods used in its creation. Analysis reveals that the carpet was made using a technique known as the symmetrical double knot. Dogs really are man's best friend, and this next entry just shows a glimpse into the deep-rooted history between humans and our furry best pals. The Tumat puppy is a prehistoric canine believed to be over 12,000 years old, which was discovered in the Siberian permafrost. What makes the Tumat puppy so extraordinary is the state of its preservation. Its brain, fur, and even some of its internal organs have been incredibly well maintained in the frozen ground, a natural time capsule preserving it for a millennia. The Tumat puppy, believed to be a young dog when it perished, offers an unparalleled window into the past. Its preservation has allowed scientists to conduct in-depth analysis, including DNA testing, to understand more about the evolution of dogs from wolves, their domestication, and their role in human societies during the Paleolithic period. The DNA extracted from the Tumat puppy has been compared to more modern dogs and wolves, providing insights into how dogs may have adapted to different environments and human cultures over thousands of years. Not only this, but the well-preserved brain of the puppy could potentially help scientists understand the brain structure and development of early canines, which could be quite different from modern dogs. Anthrax is not a new virus to the world, but recently, in a remote corner of the Siberian tundra, it has been rearing its ugly head once again, shockingly and horrifically. In 2016, in the Yamal Peninsula, which is located in the Arctic Circle, a group of people had to be hospitalized, and some even lost their lives as a result of an anthrax breakout. Scientists have explained that this breakout was caused by the thawing of the ground. The average temperature in Russia has increased 0.43 degrees Celsius in the last 10 years, but in some of the more northern regions, the rise has been more pronounced, and it has resulted in more thawing of the permafrost soil that covers Russia, which includes cemeteries and animal burial grounds. Anthrax spores can survive frozen in human and animal remains for hundreds of years, and as they thaw, they can be released back into the world in a multitude of ways. Humans weren't the only ones affected by this outbreak either, as it is said that more than 2,300 reindeer also died as a result of the virus. This incident highlights the dangers lurking in the permafrost, potentially releasing long dormant viruses and bacteria. Yippee! Moving on, let's delve into the incredible discovery, the Yukagir bison mummy. Unearthed in the Yukagir region of Siberia, this mummy is no ordinary find. It's an astonishingly well-preserved steppe bison, an animal that roamed the earth during the Pleistocene area over 9,000 years ago. What's truly remarkable is the condition of this bison. Its body is almost entirely intact, complete with fur, skin, and even its internal organs. It's a glimpse into a creature from a bygone era, so well preserved that it looks as if it were alive just yesterday. But the significance of the bison mummy goes far beyond its impressive preservation. This discovery has been a gold mine for scientists and researchers. It offers data on the species' anatomy, which has been a subject of speculation for many years. The bison's well-preserved state has allowed scientists to conduct detailed studies on its physical characteristics, from the texture of its fur to the contents of its stomach, giving us insights into the diet and environment it lived in. Alright, one of the most iconic discoveries in the Siberian Tundra is the woolly mammoth remains. These massive creatures, akin to the elephants of today but covered in thick shaggy fur, roamed the earth during the last ice age over 10,000 years ago. The discovery of their well-preserved remains in the permafrost has been nothing short of a scientific marvel. In several cases, these mammoths have been found with their fur, skin, and even soft tissues intact, providing an unparalleled opportunity to study their biology and lifestyle. Their long, curved tusks, some reaching up to 15 feet in length, tell tales of a time when these giants were both a formidable presence in the environment and a key species in their ecosystem. What's particularly fascinating is the level of detail these remains offer. Scientists have been able to analyze the mammoth's diet through stomach content analysis, giving us a glimpse into the ancient flora of the Ice Age. These finds have sparked discussions about the possibilities of, yes, cloning and de-extinction, all that stuff, raising both excitement and some ethical dilemmas in the scientific community. The thought of viruses surviving for millennia in a frozen state is something straight out of your worst nightmare, or at least mine anyway, but it turns out it's a very real thing. These viruses, which existed alongside the mammoths and even saber-toothed tigers, are a testament to the resilience of microbial life. What's truly concerning is the potential implications of these viruses being reintroduced into the modern environment. As the permafrost thaws because of climate change, there is a growing risk of these ancient pathogens being released. The big question that has the scientific community on edge is, are these viruses still infectious to humans or animals today? And if so, how would our immune systems, which have never encountered them, respond? The recent discovery of a 30,000-year-old virus, revived and found to still be infectious in amoebas, only adds to these concerns.